Alright, I'm just going to show you today how to fillet a fish. Got two fish here called King George whiting, Australian fish. And we're going to turn this into 4 fillets. Then I'll just get you to zoom in nice and close.
Okay.
Thank you. So we basically just make a diagonal incision behind the pectoral fin, I think it's called, like that. And once we're there, we locate the spine, the backbone, and come down with a sharp knife along the backbone of the fish.
Speak up then.
Sorry mate, no worries. So just keep coming down along the backbone, pressing the knife to the backbone and just keeping it on a slight angle, not quite horizontal if you know what I mean. And then we get to the tail and we've got 1 fillet. There we go. Right, now we flip the fish over. Again, get to the pectoral fin, make that diagonal cut, and then press against the backbone. And all the way down to the end.
What do you do with all the guts?
Just throw it in the bin. Yeah. Right, there we go. That's pretty good. Don't seem to have wasted too much. Spoke too soon. Alright, so that's 2 fillets. So there's the, just go and zoom in on this, can you mate? So there's the carcass of the fish. So as you can see, there's a little bit of wastage here, but not too much. So all in all, pretty good job. So that one we put to one side and we'll do the next one. Okay.
And with the head you can make a soup, right?
Yeah, maybe stop now. Can you just do another video?
Let's go.
Okay, on to the second fish. So again, we make that diagonal incision, come through to his backbone, press down till we hit the backbone. Keep the knife not quite horizontal, but almost, just slight angle as we come along down the backbone. Until we get to the end. It's another fillet. And then after we've done the fillets, we'll just show you how to take the skin off. Alright, so again, we're making that diagonal incision down to the backbone. I know they're only small, this fish, but they're very, very tasty fish. Okay, so that's the fillet off. This one's got a little bit of stomach lining and bones on it, so we'll take that off. Same with this. Oh yeah, you can feel there's some bones in that section, so we have to take this off. Again, having a sharp knife really helps with this.
What kind of knife is that?
That's a fillet knife. It's actually missing the tip, but it's still a pretty effective knife. Alright, so I'll do the same to the other 2 fillets. Just get the bit of the bones in it off. Nice. And the final one. Just feel the tips of them with my fingers there. Right, now we've got our 4 fillets. Line them up.
Nice.
Excellent. All this is waste. Now we just got to get the skin off the fillets. So the way we do this is we take the tail end and then we just make a bit of an incision and hold it with your fingertip, the skin, cut down to the skin, and then same principle as we did with the backbone, you're pushing the knife against the skin as you hold the skin with that in place with your hand and just cut along without sort of rupturing the skin. It can be a bit tricky this, but it can be a little fiddly, but you just got to keep at it. Again, it's sort of just the angle of the knife which is the crucial thing. I'm sure there's people that are quicker at this than me, but just do my best here. This is pretty good. I haven't wasted too much. I don't want to speak too soon, but there we go. Beautiful. That's 1 fillet of King George whiting that will taste really nice. See the skin there too, there's not too much flesh on it, so I like that because I haven't wasted too much. Now I'm going to do the next one. Alright, so we make our incision into the skin, get down to the base level, and then just pushing the knife back and forward gently as we sort of stretch it out. Now I don't like to go too quickly here because if you do break the skin or cut into the skin, it's very hard to get started again. So I like to sort of just work pretty well to keep this intact, and so it peels off nicely. Yeah, there we go, that's going all right. Again, nice fillet, and not much flesh wasted on the skin. Right, we'll get this smaller fish and do the same. Unfortunately, I was only able to catch 2 today, so not the biggest feed in the world, but it'll do. What they lack in size, they make up for in taste, these fish. Be careful here. This one seems to be a bit harder to get off for some reason. Of course, it never helps your finger that your fingers are pretty slippery when you're doing this. Here we go. Now we're talking. There we go. That one's just got a dorsal fin attached to it, which we will.
Yeah, I noticed that.
We'll cut that off. Nice.
That looks good.
And there's one more fillet hiding in here somewhere. Here it is. I really try to make that first incision as close to the tail as I can and still get a grip on the fillet, just so I don't waste any fish. It'll just be 1 minute. Nice, man. A few distractions. Mother-in-law coming out. Brenda's managed to stay with us, which is good. And we're almost there. We haven't stuffed it up. Yay! The final fillet.
Bingo.
And we're done.
Yeah.
So there you go. That is how you fillet a fish.
Thank you. Bye.